الْمَوْتِ وَلَوْ كُنْتُمْ فِي بُرُوجٍ مُشَيَّدَةٍ. It doesn't matter if you are in a guarded fort, even then, death will come to you. Nothing can stop Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look at the previous nations, how Allah destroyed them. They thought they could escape death. They couldn't. Now, if you do have any types of ta'weez like this, brothers, inshallah, then they need to be destroyed. Now, some people say, look, Akhi, you mentioned the typical Bengali ta'weez which can fit into something like this. What if it's something bigger? And I'll tell you what I mean by something bigger. One client that I saw personally, I remember when we were doing ruqya on this individual, the shaitan wants to leave but is unable to leave. The brother is possessed, but the shaitan is unable to leave. So now what happened was, I thought to myself, okay, let me do a bit of fast. Let me do a bit of investigation. So as I'm reciting the Quran, I'm walking up and down the front room. And my eyes fell on the showcase and I saw they had a little flag made out of clay, but it was the Greek flag, which has a salib, yani a cross on it. And then I looked into the showcase, and they had so many flags from different countries. So most of the European flags, what do they have? They have a cross on it, right? And I said to the father, wait a second, you got this in your house. This is ayatul shirk. This is a type of ta'weez. Even though your intention was not ta'weez, but this is shirk, and we are Muslim. We shouldn't have these things now. Then my eyes fell on something else. I think they call it Buruj al-Arab. It's a building in Dubai. It's the tallest building apparently. I'm not sure in the world, but in Dubai it's the tallest building. But the spine of that building is like a cross, right? And the architect who made this building, his da'wah, his claim is that I made the biggest cross in the world in a Muslim country. Now they can't break this cross, because if they break this cross, the whole building will collapse. Because this cross is a spine for this building. And they had little models of this in their house. So I said to the father, okay, give me a bowl, give me some water, and I'll spray some of the Quran water, as in water will be recited and blown into, and put all of this in. And wallahi, my brothers, the moment we started doing this, the brother's reaction was different. His reaction, the shayateen knew that their fort is breaking. There's another raqi by the name of Abu Mujahid. He says that one of the best ways to do ruqya is break the fort of the shaitan. So the fort is what? The home, the house, the castle of the shaitan. One of the ways to break it is, before you start reciting any Quran, start reading Surah Falaq, and when you come to وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, and I seek refuge in Allah from the evil of those who blow into knots. Break the knots. Now the knots are not the typical knots. There's knots in your body. Allah will break those knots inshallah. But the knots are also the tamima in your house, the ta'weez in your house. Wallahi brothers, I'm not joking. By the time we finished, do you know how many ta'weez we had? From no ta'weez, we had 2 buckets of ta'weez. And then the brother, alhamdulillah, started feeling better. You could tell the shayateen are finding it easy to leave. They started leaving. Because the magic's been broken now. Allahu Akbar. Do you understand? So, the ta'weez has to be broken. If there are ta'weez that the family are aware of, these ta'weez have to be broken. And then inshallah, this person will get better. So if you do have any of these ta'weez, what you do is you put into a bucket, you recite Quran, and blow into that bucket. Now this isn't something that you can go and pour into a river. If you can, there's no problem, but then you could get done for dumping, no? You could get done by the council, so that's something you should avoid. So what you can do is go and throw it into a bin, but leave it in there for an hour or 2, if you have anything like this. In fact, I went to one brother's house, and he had statues of the Pharaoh. And before they mummify the Pharaoh, they put a screwdriver up the Pharaoh's nose and they cut the inside out, and they put it into these little jars. And these jars resemble some of the shaitani gods. So he had those jars in his house. I'm like, Akhi, what are you doing? He wasn't even a patient, he's just a relative. What are you doing? Why do you have this in your house? He goes, I went to Egypt, come back with a souvenir. Oh, Allah Akbar, you're a Muslim and you come back with souvenirs of shirk and put them around your house. What a disgusting thing to do. You might as well get the flag of St. George and the cross and all that. Statues of Mary and Jesus, and hang that around your house also. Why not? What's the difference? It's the same thing, no? Yeah? So, subhanallah. Alhamdulillah, after the Prophet destroyed these kind of ta'weezes, alhamdulillah, his situation has very, very much improved. Alhamdulillah. Any questions so far, Ikhwan? Please don't feel shy to ask.
Can I say,
Jibai.
When I was, I think I can add Quran. Before, Surah Al-Fatiha, there's a lot of pages. And they have numbers where normally these people that you pray with, how is kind of numbers when you go to? Have you seen them in the Quran?
No. I have to actually see the specific Quran to know what you're talking about, because it could even be Surah Al-Baqarah is on this page, Surah this, but
No, it's before that. Like let's say if it's printed in Bangladesh.
okay, so I think I know what you're talking about. I haven't actually seen it.